Hey everyone, this is Zach with BorderLAN Cybersecurity. Back again to give you a quick little overview, some quick tips to be as successful with BitDefender as possible. So the first two actually come in the form of the package and how you're going to be setting those up to deploy. So let's just act like we're going to be going through that process. My recommendation to most of our beginning customers is to enable all of the modules that you think you may use in your environment. And the reason for that is that after the fact, while you can go back and reconfigure the endpoint client to change the modules that you have installed, it's a lot easier to install all those modules and then turn them off in other places than it is to go back and reconfigure the client after the fact. Another quick tip for you guys is just to set the uninstall password as you're going through the package creation. Now, the uninstall password exists so that if somebody, whether that be an unknowing kind of end user or an actual malicious end user or malicious actor attempts to uninstall the product, they'll need that uninstall password. This is extremely helpful because typically what happens on the machines that get infected with some type of virus is that that virus will try to disable or completely uninstall the antivirus that's on the endpoint. So with this uninstall password, you're totally mitigating that situation, which is really nice. And the third quick tip for BitDefender success is turning on the ransomware vaccine. Typically it's on by default, but some users shy away from it. There's not a whole lot of information here, but my recommendation is to turn that on. Now, the ransomware vaccine works very similarly to a real-world vaccine in the way that it inoculates against various viruses. Essentially what BitDefender Labs has done is look at 600 to 700 different strains of ransomware, basically peeled them down to their core and see exactly what they do. Well, it turns out typically what happens is that they create obfuscated file paths or registry key entries so that once they encrypt your drive, if you get another instance of the same ransomware on your drive, it's not going to re-encrypt. Thereby, once you pay the Bitcoin or whatever it is, you won't get your drive re-encrypted. Now, BitDefender, because they're so awesome, has essentially, when you turn this ransomware vaccine on, what essentially will happen is that BitDefender will place these small little biomarkers throughout your environment on your endpoints. So you'll have maybe a couple registry key entries here or there, nothing too wild, but it's just extra protection in case your endpoint does get infected, which is awfully nice. For more information, feel free to reach out to us directly at BorderLAN. You can give us a call at area code 760-736-8100. BorderLAN Cybersecurity, protecting what matters most.